welcome to Hip Hop Hoops Podcast. We are live on location, Burlington Playground. Phoenix, Mr. Phoenix himself right here, the birthday boy.
In the building.
The Phoenix Showcase, the Prep Showcase. We are here with Jeremiah Wheatle, my man. Brother, appreciate you. Thank you for having us here, brother. It's love. We love doing your events, bro. So keep grinding, keep doing your thing, brother.
Thanks for always showing support in this community.
It's his birthday today, you know what I mean? He has an amazing event on his birthday. You're moving like LeBron right now.
Moving like LeBron dropped 47 last night on his birthday. Jeremiah's dropping one of the illest basketball tournaments out right now. Had to do it on the holidays.
Yeah.
Ain't no one doing nothing on the holidays right now, so yo.
I'll keep
shout
it humble.
You out, man. You know what I mean?
Keep it humble.
Let's go,
I ain't
man.
LeBron James, but I am a Capricorn. Team Capricorn in the building.
Capricorn
My man
gang,
Woods is a
let's
Capricorn.
go.
I already know that.
But yo, Jeremiah, I want to know what inspired you to do a prep showcase? Like, what inspired you?
I'm looking around and I'm seeing that there's a lot of prep games. Prep is kind of the new norm, but there's no exposures for the kids. They don't record the games. They don't get them access to it. There's nothing on Instagram. So for them, I don't want to call out the other stuff, but for me, because I do it for the kids, I'm like, we got to get them some exposure. We got to have you guys here. We got to have the mixtape guys here. I'm recording all the games. I'm streaming them, and I'm posting them on YouTube. So as an ex-basketball player who still loves the game, we did the showcase for the youth to get more exposure, because prep is for exposure.
That's the key right there.
You know what, man?
Exposure is everything, man. And providing them with a platform. Duh, that's what you're supposed to do.
That's it.
But I really enjoy doing your events, man. I enjoy doing the event in the summertime. One thing I've known about you for a long time, you're about the youth, bro. You love helping the kids.
Yo, when Trick Daddy had his line, Trick love the kids. I remember saying, yo, Watts love the kids. Yo, I love the kids.
WB loves the kids.
I have a few of my own. Passionate. I feel like I was robbed from my basketball career, so that energy kind of makes me want to give it back to these little ones who never had the mentorship that we probably never had. I didn't have a dad growing up. I never had all these resources. I never had all these, these Instagram, all these social media outlets. So now we're looking back, we're like, if we had this league, us three up here, if we
overseas something.
Oh shit would be different.
In my head, I believe that. In my head, I believe that.
Gone fair.
Well, yo, just watching, I don't even know who you guys were just playing. What was that team that you just played?
We were playing Top Notch Prep.
Top Notch Prep. Big squad, pause. Very well coached. But you guys came out with a W. I love the way you guys were playing with your guard play, mixing it up with the bigs. But you had this one guard that really stuck out to me.
Jeez, who was that?
Yusuf. I don't know his last name.
Yusuf.
But he goes to Scarborough Prep.
He's nice.
Uthman. Sorry, what's his name?
Usman. 35.
F-A-R-I-H. Uthman Farif. F-A-R-I-H.
Hey, Hip Hop Hoops Universe. This kid right here, I didn't even know about him till I came to this event.
He's nice, though. He's nice.
Wow.
He's nice.
Uthman is one of our best long-lasting guards. He's been with us for like 5 years. Scarborough Prep. He's an amazing kid. 90% average in school GPA.
Look at that.
Very punctual. Always on time. Very humble. Has a few offers, quiet ones. Just trying to build for his last year. He's in his 5th year.
Yes.
I think he turns 18 in a few days.
Yeah.
So he's still young. He's still grinding.
Man.
I love it.
I rate that 1,000%. Continuing to provide a platform for these young killers. You know what I'm saying? That want to pursue that hoop dream of going D1, going U Sport, and essentially playing pro.
Absolutely.
So you're providing a platform for potential pros. Salute, my brother.
Yesterday,
Salute, brother.
Funny you say, yesterday I came, I think I seen like UFT or York University here doing a little light recruitment, because not everyone's going to Division I.
Right.
Not everyone's going to Division II, and not everyone's going to Division III.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
That's okay.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
U Sport.
Guys are playing
I played
pro
U Sport before.
out of U Sport.
A lot of pros come out of U Sport, you know what I mean? So,
and they're out here giving opportunities of full scholarship, 4 years.
Imagine.
And
so time out.
Oh.
U Sport, you're giving out scholars now?
That wasn't around our generation.
I just paid off my OSAP, kid. I just paid off my own stuff. I just paid off that shit, bro. Yo.
10 years later.
Oh my goodness.
I'd be cheesed though. I'd be cheesed.
So,
But it's that's the blessing part. That's the blessing part,
It's
right?
good.
Opportunity. There's also a next killer on my team. They call him the Dread-Eye. They call him the Dread-Eye. There's a next killer on my team, KIMONI Morgan.
KIMONI Morgan.
Remember
Remember the name.
He's a killer. So Uthman had 32 and he had 30.
Let's sit down. Can we sit down with them?
I'm gonna call both of them.
That is 62
Perfect.
points
That's
between the
62.
two.
We only had 6 players on our team.
Right.
And the one man on the bench has a heavy case of asthma. He was puffing away, puff, 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 the whole throughout the game.
Right.
So those two that's how our offense are. That's what our team is based off of. Guard play.
Passion, dedication, commitment. Hey, that's the Phoenix way.
That's the Phoenix way.
Let's
we do it
go,
for the
baby.
kids, man.
I love it.
Honestly.
I love it.
man.
I love it, brother.
But yo. This prep, what made you to decide? Because I noticed you always do like back to school or March break, or there's always a theme. I never seen a prep school theme before. What made you decide to go the prep route?
I think as a team, because it acts the same thing as a league, as an event, but as a team perspective, because I'm coaching my Phoenix prep team in it, I officially haven't launched our program as prep yet.
Okay.
So a part of that was me wanting to get our guys in the prep circuit and see where we stand, if I should even go to prep. If we should make that jump.
Right.
So a part of that is me knowing I get all my guys back in the holidays. Some guys are in the States, some guys are at Scarborough Prep, some guys are all over.
Right.
So once I said that, and I know some guys on other teams, their players come home in the holidays.
Okay.
So you get the best of the teams. So that kind of inspired me to say, let's see where my Phoenix Prep program would stand against these guys who are already established and started their program.
Makes sense.
So far today, we're 3-0.
3-0.
So we're doing good.
That's sick. That's sick, yo.
That is dope.
So if we see some kids and they want to play for Phoenix Elite, how can we get that done? If somebody wants to play for Phoenix Elite, how do we get that done?
Our team is based out of downtown Toronto. So with all that said, our Instagram is PHX_basketball.
Yeah.
And our team, well, let's use that one for now.
Yeah.
If someone really wanted to join Phoenix, just message the Instagram.
Okay.
It's that easy.
There you have it.
We'll get them an ID session, a private ID session, where we practice out of Central Tech and CTA on the weekends and Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if they pass the cut, we have a spot for them.
All right, there you have it.
As you know, I don't turn down kids. I love the kids. So even if you're not the best, we have a development team for you.
There you go.
We have training for you.
There you go.
Everything
We have something for you.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it. But yo, lastly, what's next?
Oh my gosh.
What do you have coming up next? I know you're a man.
Don't say the whole year. 2023.
I was hoping you didn't ask.
Just what's the next event coming up?
Believe it or not, I have an event with 75 teams next weekend in this gym.
Wow.
75 teams?
AAU rep teams in this gym.
75 teams?
75. I already registered. I might get 2 more, 3 more by the time I get home. But we have that from grade 5 to grade 12.
Right.
There's approximately 8 to 10 teams in every division.
Right.
And now there's a girls division.
Wow.
There you go.
Right?
Wow. Can't forget the girls. Can't forget the girls.
The grind don't stop over
I
here
love
at
it.
Phoenix.
So that is called the New Year's Jump Off. First tournament of the year.
Yeah.
And this is the last showcase tournament of the year for the preps. So we want to go from beginning to the end and lock the whole year. This is what we do, baby.
I like it.
I love it.
This is what we do. But thanks for having me. I appreciate it on the show. Everybody has it. Subscribe to Hip Hop Hoops before there's no more space. Facts. These guys are running the city. Love Woods, Iggy, appreciate you guys. And the backdoor queen, I see you. I'm gonna call my 2 killers for you. KIMONI and Uthman.
We are back live on location at the Phoenix Prep Showcase. And we got Mason Donaldson in the building, man. Listen, he just went for a career tournament. It was a tournament record.
I think this is a Phoenix high. Phoenix.
Yeah.
They've been around for a minute.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody dropped
53.
what this young killer just dropped.
Yes. 53, a tournament record. Phoenix has been going on for a long time, man.
It's been going on for a minute. 53 points, 32 minutes.
32 minutes?
Can I get a dab? Come on, man. Come on, man.
How does someone score 50 points in 32 minutes?
At the beginning of the game, I was getting it going. Like I had the first couple threes. I was scoring. Like I think I had 10 points in the first quarter. So
10 points in the first quarter?
I was getting it going. First half, I think I had 20. I was in the 20 somewhere in the first half. So, and my coach knew that. Everyone knew that on my team. So we just went to me. Every play we ran was for me. So.
And you made it work.
And this is against a tough Burloak team, correct?
Yeah.
You guys got that dub. When's your next game?
5:30.
5:30?
5:15, I believe. 5:15.
Nice. So we want to talk about just outside of this. Like, what high school are you attending right now?
So right now I'm in a post-grad program in Las Vegas called Vegas Valley Prep. So I've been there since October.
Yeah.
So that's why he's dropping 53, man. He's back home. He just like light work, light work.
Sense now.
Light. So yo, congratulations doing what you're doing. Obviously the mission is not complete. Let's try and get another dub. Let's win this tournament. As a point guard, he's doing it at the point guard position,
that's
right?
Tough. That's
but
tough.
let's not get it twisted. He can play both. He can play off the ball, he can play on the ball. What do you prefer to play?
I prefer to play on the ball, personally, but playing off the ball is also good for me too, because a lot of times I have good teammates that can run the one to me, can give me my spots.
Right.
I'm a good catch and shoot player.
Good.
I shoot really well off the catch and shoot, so I think that's what elevated my game a lot. Being able to curl and come off like pin downs,
Pin downs and all that
good
good stuff. How's your experience in Vegas going right now?
It's good. It's good. I like the competition. I like everything about it. It's different. It's experience.
Very different, man.
Yeah.
Very different.
So 5 years from now, man, I've been asking all the players, man, all the up-and-coming killers, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
NBA is always a goal, but anywhere pro, I'll be happy. As long as I'm getting money doing what I love, that's all that matters.
Mason, hey, remember the name. Remember the
Donaldson,
name.
man. All-star.
Point guard right here. Let's go.
There you go. Yo! We are back again, live on location, Burlington Playground, Phoenix Showcase, the Phoenix Prep Showcase.
Yep.
We got KIMONI Morgan here. He just dropped 35. You guys were down. You guys had like 6 players.
Yeah, we had 6 players. Yeah.
Play the zone.
Full time.
Your backmate and you combined for like 70.
Yeah.
Like, take me to your mindset when teams are playing you boxing one. They played a boxing one the whole second half on you guys, and you still dropped 35. How do you do something like that?
Sometimes me and Uthan would take turns. It was like, he would go out one time, he would kill, then we kind of focus on him, making my job easier. So that's what we just did. We just kept killing.
So, I was talking to you a little earlier about actually what school you go to.
Yeah.
What school you go? Tell them what.
I go to Herman Academy right now.
Herman Academy and in Windsor.
In
you
Windsor,
said.
yeah.
You're from Mississauga. You told me that you went to Gates.
Yeah, I used to go to Gates. Yeah.
So what took you all the way out to Windsor?
I just moved there. So
Oh, your family and you guys moved to Windsor. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, makes sense. That makes sense.
So yeah.
Woods, you got anything for him?
Oh, no, definitely. No. I was just watching guys keep putting the balls on the court, man. Like, yo, man, we trying to shoot. But anyway, my fault. Big game today. If you had to describe your game to a basketball coach that's interested, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how would you describe your game to me if I was trying to recruit you?
Describe it. I would say I'm a shooter now. I use the screens. Pick and rolls. It's really it. Floaters now. I used to drive all the way, but now I'm focusing on floaters.
Seeing you and your backcourt mate literally dominate. Kudos to you guys for that. But not only was your offense on point, but your defense. Your defense was exceptional, considering you were playing 6 guys.
Yeah.
6 guys.
You were at the top of the zone at some points. You were at the bottom of the zone at some points.
Yeah.
You were battling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Showing me, and this is my first time watching you play, that you have a lot of tenacity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're a 3-and-D type player.
Yes.
Right? What are your grades like?
I average all 80s. I got all 80s.
All 80s.
All 80s.
There you have
I'm all
it.
academic.
There you have it.
There you have it.
Student athlete.
Not only is Phoenix providing some serious basketball players, student athletes is a must.
Student athletes.
You know what I mean? So what? My last question. My bad, Iggs. But what do you see coming up for you in the future?
Future, I'm trying to get into at least a JUCO in the States. I'm trying to get connections, but
Okay.
actually what I'm focusing on right now is JUCO.
All right. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, your game was taped. You know what I mean? Phoenix does a great job of, you really know, getting you out there in the social media world. So hopefully you'll get something. But hey, really start thinking about colleges up here, universities up here. You know what I mean? Your game is very, very transferable.
Yeah.
Meaning you could be a very serviceable player on any level that you go to.
Absolutely.
So we'll be watching you, Mr. KIMONI Morgan. Keep doing your thing, fam.
Thank you.
There you have it, KIMONI Morgan, guys. Let's go.
Remember the name. Remember the name.
We are back live on location. The Phoenix Showcase. The Phoenix Prep Showcase.
Yep.
We got Eric Koft in the building, man.
Remember the name.
Remember the name.
Remember the name.
Sharpshooter. Eric Koft, sharpshooter. He plays with Burloak. He just dropped 13 just last game against Cadogan in the league. It was a great game. The game before that, you dropped 33, you said?
I like 33.
So Eric, I see that you're a sharpshooter, man. I'm a shooter myself. What do you do as far as get yourself going as a shooter?
I always try to get my shot going early on. If it's not falling, keep shooting, and then once I get in a rhythm, it's hard to stop.
Are you like a Stephen Curry type shooter where you just have short-term memory, where you don't think about the last 3-4 shots that you missed, you just gonna keep shooting?
Yeah, if it's not falling, I'm gonna keep shooting until it starts to fall, and just like Steph Curry, forget about the last shot.
Hey, Eric. I just got put on to you about your game.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to take you in against Cadogan Elite. And what I seen, not only are you a shooter, you're a point guard.
Yeah, point guard.
You know what I mean? You get everybody where they need to be. You're an extension of the coach. I noticed you guys run a lot of sets.
Yeah.
Especially in the half court. And you're so poised, right? Where does that confidence and poise come from at the point guard position?
It comes from all the reps I put in. Everything I work on translates to the game. I try to get like my teammates involved and create for myself and create for others.
Right. And another beautiful thing that I noticed, teams, if they go zone, lights out. You're gonna light them up.
It's lights out.
But if they go man, if anybody really pushes up on you, you're ready for that as well.
Yeah, when they're guarding me tight, I like to blow by them, get to the lane, create for myself and my teammates.
Well, that's one of the reasons why he's a Phoenix All-Star.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Hey, Eric, last question. Where do you see yourself the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, I see myself going D1.
Do you have a particular school that you like, though?
I want to go to Gonzaga.
There you go.
There you have it,
baby.
Koft, let's go.
Remember the name.
We are back live on location, man. The Phoenix Prep Showcase, man. And we got Jordan Braich, All-Star for Burloak Prep.
Hey, don't leave him open.
Shooter.
I just watched last game. I swear to God, he probably hit like 3 back-to-back tray balls. I don't know why they left him alone. You know what I mean? But he let them pay. Hey, Jordan, how often do you work on that shot of yours?
I try to go in the gym every day, work for about an hour or 2 with my dad. Just a lot of catch and shoot. Trying to add the dribble now to my game.
Hey,
that's important.
Shout out Pops, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hey, what I mean, the mechanics, it felt like it was the same shot every time. It was deja vu for the other team. So I'm like, how's he open all the time?
That's
but
the key, though.
Hitting it, and that kind of helped you guys capitalize that win against a strong team. You know what I mean?
So your season that you got coming up, man.
Yeah.
How are things going on? What school do you attend?
We go to M.M. Robinson High School.
And where is that located?
It's in Burlington.
In Burlington?
Yeah.
Okay, local guy. How is your season going so far?
We've had some ups and downs, but throughout the season we've improved as a team. and we're gaining more chemistry throughout the season.
So, question for you, man. There's so many different prep schools in Toronto, this Canada period. Is that a goal of yours to attend one of those prep schools, or are you going to stay where you're at right now?
Like the goal is to try to play for a better prep school, but this year I'm just trying to improve my game.
I got you. And is Division One the ultimate goal? Pro. What's the ultimate goal for you with basketball?
Definitely Division One. It's been a goal like since I was little. Like I'm trying to go to Division One school.
There you have it, man.
Hey, Jordan, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Hopefully at a Division One school.
Okay.
I want to bulk up a bit and competing with them.
So what do you think, obviously a strength of yours is that jump shot. I'm memorized, I'm in love. What do you have to work on?
Trying to work on my defense now, try to get a bit bigger.
Yeah.
So that I can I'm not getting bodied on
Take
defense.
contact, all right. And what about putting the ball on the ground? You confident with that?
I'm getting more and more confident with it each day.
Because guys are going to be closing out on that shot.
Yeah.
See, now you got to be able to put that on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Well, good luck. We'll be watching.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Keep putting in that work.
Thank you.
Keep putting that work, man.
Thank you.
Jordan Brash, everybody. There you have it. Let's go.
Where hip-hop meets hoop, man. Fire!
Yes, sir. We are back live on location, Hip Hop Hoops, at the Phoenix Prep Showcase. We got Shadon Barnes with us, a brother's keeper. Listen, who did you guys play against?
Played Bill Crothers.
Where?
Bill Crothers.
Bill Crothers. You had 16, 8 assists. You injured yourself. Let's talk about that game we just happened, man.
So, started off a little bit slow. We're playing up a level. We're all grade 8s. We're playing grade 9 and 10 at prep school. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a new type of environment that we're getting into. So, we started off a little bit slow, but we picked up our pace, and we're still getting into it.
I see you drop 8 assists, man. You got that ball on the string. What are some of the point guards that you like and you watch?
Me?
Mr. Pico Barnes.
I watch Magic.
What?
Magic.
What?
Isaiah Thomas.
You don't know nothing about no Magic, man.
Isaiah Thomas. Right now, John Morant's my favorite player.
John Morant?
But my favorite player of all time is Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson? Okay, I can rock with that.
Shadon, you're an old soul with those references. Great game, by the way. You got hurt. Congratulations, number 1 on the All-Star.
Yes, sir.
You got hurt, but you got hurt doing what you've been doing throughout your career so far, and that's diming up the place. Like, you have the vision. You understand the importance of getting everybody involved. How's your ankle? And do you think you'll be ready? Do you have another game today?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think you'll be ready, or are you going to sit out this game?
Nah, I don't ever sit out. Nothing's going to stop me. I'm going to be ready.
Oh, man. My next question. Like, I'm a father who coaches, right? And coaching your son is hard at times.
Yeah.
Because the expectation is super high, but at the same time, you want to have the same expectations for all your players.
Yes, sir.
Right? So it's a balance. For you, Shadon, your father coaches you.
Yeah, he does.
How was that experience?
It started off difficult separating home from the court.
Right.
Because I would be getting upset at him, like, you just told me to do the same thing on the court. Like, sometimes it gets annoying, but we're still working through it, and we're getting better and better every day. I separated home from the court.
Right.
He's still my dad no matter what.
Right.
He's still my coach no matter what, so I respect him anyway.
Great answer. Like I said, Shadon's an old soul. He's like 13 going on 17. Yeah. Something like that, you know what I mean?
That's why he mentioned Magic and Isaiah Thomas.
You feel me? Well, I have another question. All right. When you play rep ball, you're playing with more talent, right? So it kind of teaches you how to be efficient as a ball player. But when you go to school now, and are you by yourself at school on the ball team?
Yeah, we don't have much players on my ball team.
So my question to you is, you're in grade 8. Is this your final year at that school?
Hoping so, yeah.
Are you gonna go off and leave your poo-poo stain in that white boxer and drop like a 60?
Of course.
Are you gonna do it?
Of course.
And when you do it, are you gonna hail up hip-hop hoops?
Of course.
Let's go.
Let's go,
there
man.
There you go. Have it. Shadon Pico Barnes. Let's go.
Point guard, remember the name. Shadon, remember the name.
We are back live on location, Hip Hop Hoops at the Phoenix Prep Showcase. Listen, man, we're at the Phoenix Prep Showcase, and we got Phoenix right here.
We got Phoenix right here, man.
What's up, what's up?
Putting in work, just like how the tournament
Putting
is
in work for Bill Crothers. You guys just battled with Brothers Keeper, a great team. You guys pulled out with the victory. You dropped 36 points.
Yeah.
Take us through that game, man.
So the first couple games, I was feeling a bit off. Had a light 26, like 15.
Light 26, he said.
Yeah. But then today, I had something to prove because we just lost like the game before. Right. So I had something to prove, and I had to turn up and put up 36. I had to boom it.
Hey, man. Bill Crothers, junior team. You're grade 10, you said, right?
Yeah.
So Bill Crothers, you guys have the senior team.
Yeah.
Right. At the end, you're gonna be playing for them next year, right? Or
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
Where's that confidence,
Yo,
man?
He's humble. He's humble.
No, I know.
He said he dropped a light 26.
No, I know I can make the team, but I don't know. I don't know what team I'm gonna play next year.
You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
What is your goal with your basketball career, man?
Probably play pro. I definitely want to play pro, inspire others to do well, and show us anyone can make it. I started from the bottom. Grade 4, I was getting no play time, no nothing. So anybody could get it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody.
So Phoenix, I got a chance to really take you in a bit. I mean, the Brothers Keepers team, they're a work in progress. You know what I mean? And you guys took it real. You guys really slapped them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was really personal. It was really personal.
But I noticed you got a jumper. You can run the one, right? What do you like to do better? Do you like to drive, get into the key, or really like to stroke that tray ball? Pause.
I definitely like using my 3-ball to my advantage, but one thing I'm working on is my mid-range. I'm trying to get that, so when people try to guard that, I go straight out to the 3, and that's automatic.
All right.
But yeah, I definitely like that.
Hey, so one of my close friends, right, who coaches you actually, you know what I mean? Coach Forrester. What is it like? What is it like having Coach Forrester as your coach?
Coach is a great coach. He's
a great coach? Let's pretend he's not here.
No. No, with all due respect, he's a great coach. I love it, yeah.
I noticed with the Bill Crothers Jr. program especially, there's very little room for mistake.
Yeah.
And once you make a mistake, he gives you that look.
Yeah, you feel it.
And then he looks at somebody on the bench. And then you kind of know that sub is coming. Does that kind of step up your efficiency as a player?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm being held accountable on this team.
Right.
But yeah, it's a great coach. We have a special relationship, and yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. And my last question, how is your season going so far?
So far, we started off pretty bad, but then we're starting to pick it up. We went 3-0 in OSBA the other weekend.
Nice.
And yeah, we're doing pretty well. I feel like we're going to go up, definitely.
All right. Well, good luck to you. Keep that jumper going. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And yo, keep grinding, man.
Yeah, thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
Phoenix is in the building. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No.
We are back live on location, Hip Hop Hoops, Burlington Playground. We are at the Phoenix Prep Showcase.
Yup.
Guys, we got Usman Fakir. He just dropped a light 32. Light. They played a boxing one with this guy all second half.
No matter what they threw at him,
and
he made it look easy.
He was still laughing. Phoenix Elite. Listen, man. I'm not gonna lie. I hope you don't take this as disrespect, but I wasn't really aware of who you were.
Yeah.
I'm watching, but I'm not watching. And my partner here, you know, Woods, he's a basketball junkie like me, and he kept saying, Iggy, man, come look at this guy 35. This guy's going crazy. And I'm like, who? Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, okay.
There you go.
Okay, like, what? Bro, what goes through your mindset when teams play box-and-one with you?
It's a joke, honestly. Like, I don't really take it serious. I don't. Because, like, when my guys are hitting and they're honestly a threat, hey, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to laugh straight in your face because you're making the bad decision. We're getting free buckets. Free buckets. All day long.
Right.
So, before you got on, we were talking to Jeremiah Whatley, you know, and he told me that you were an 85 to 90% student, man. Me and my brother here, our brand Hip Hop Hoops, that's what we preach. Yeah. Student athlete. You know, it's so important to us. And I love that, you know, Jeremiah Whatley is pushing the same thing, man. So kudos to you with that. You know, I know your birthday's coming up. What's some plans that you have for your birthday coming up?
I really just want to kick it with my homeboys, you know. For me, I'm probably just going to do some side trading, to be honest. I really do want to get the work in every day,
like it.
Right? I'm in my 5th year. I always got to improve no matter what type of event it is, right? It is my birthday. I might celebrate with my family a little bit. It's my mom's birthday as well on that day, too. So, yeah, it's a special day for me.
I like that. That's dope.
That's dope.
What do you have planned? Like, how's the year going so far? And what's the next move after Scarborough Prep?
The year's going pretty solid. You know, started off a little rocky at first, but we're getting into our groove.
Right.
A few injuries, a few mistakes here and there, but that's what life is all about, right? You got to heal with your wounds, right? What's next for me? I really do want to continue my basketball career. Right. It really is important for me. My family is always supporting me. They always want me to do the best, right?
That's dope.
And
that's dope.
That's really what it's all about. I'm trying to maybe, whether it's a Canadian school, a JUCO, D1, D2, anywhere, to be honest. As long as I'm somewhere that's in a good spot, surrounded around the right people, which is really important. I've learned that around in my 5th year, surrounding yourself around the right people that are going to push you forward. And
I love it.
Yeah, I really do want to continue my career.
Wherever you decide to go, do your research.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And make sure that system kind of caters to your game. Your game and the system is a good mesh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you could, just make sure you do your research, because your game, you're very up and down. Even in the half court, bro, you're a problem. You know what I mean? So hopefully, whatever school picks this gem up, just make sure it's a fit.
Yeah, I feel that for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, man.
There you have it, man. Usman Petit, let's get it.
Hey, thanks for having me. 35 out.
All right. We're Hip Hop Meets Hoops. You know what it is, man. Young killer right here. Killer.
We are back live on location, man. This is Hip Hop Hoops at the Phoenix Prep Showcase. We got Coach John, man, a brother's keeper in the building.
Thank you.
Listen, I see that you coach your son. How is that dynamics of coaching your son, man? Like, does it make it awkward at the dinner table?
No. It actually is more awkward in the gym because my son is a pretty good basketball player. Everywhere he's been able to do his thing. The biggest problem is I can never give him the accolades he deserves as a father because other parents can look at it as favoritism. So we've already had that conversation where I tell him, I'm gonna be the hardest on you than anybody else because it can never seem like favoritism.
Yes.
There's been times where he's been our MVP, but I've given it to the second best player because, once again, that parent may not see what he does and look past it and say, well, my son did stuff good too. So our toughest dynamic is having him understand that he's going to be judged differently from his peers because his dad is coaching him.
So when you guys get home, like, your son drops 30, 8 assists, he's clearly the MVP, but you give it to somebody else. Is there a conversation between you and him after the game, letting him know?
Absolutely. It's not what you do at 12 or 13 years old. It's what you do at 17 and 18 because our goal isn't to be the MVP of Phoenix, the MVP of Jane and Finch, the MVP of CYBL, the MVP of Hoop City, all those different leagues that we play in. Our goal is to get a college scholarship. So you can be the MVP, and I'm not name dropping, but I was kind of talking to you guys earlier. There's some kids that weren't seen at an early age, and now they're in the league. So it's not about what you're doing today. It's really what you're doing 5 or 6 years from now when it counts. That's what our investment is for. It's for him to play basketball south of the border.
My last question for you. It's New Year's Eve, man. What brings you to a gym out in Burlington on New Year's Eve, man?
Basketball. It's the sweet science. Ain't nothing better than basketball to me. If you gave me a job sweeping floors in a basketball gym for the rest of my life and paid me a living wage, I'd be happy. It's basketball.
There you have it, man.
There you have it. Coach Don.
Yeah.
Brothers Keeper.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the evolution of Brothers Keeper. I feel like, and this is just me personally, I feel like you've brought new life into the program. Life that's already been there, but I think you added your spoke to Brother Keeper's wheel. Is that a fair assessment?
I think so. I'm working hard to make it an experience. I think you posted it the other day, 3% of kids are gonna get college scholarships.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's gotta be an experience for these kids, something that they'll remember when they're 21, 31, 41. They're gonna remember that experience they had playing for Brothers Keeper. That's why I came out, I designed a fresh uniform. We got a city jersey that's coming in the next CYBL session or the OBA session. You know, only NBA teams have a city jersey. We took money out of the budget. Instead of lining our pockets with more money, I bought a city jersey. It's gonna be crazy. The parents are gonna love it, the kids are gonna love it, fans are gonna love it. And I wanna shout out Chris Spence because when he started the Graduates and we got sponsored by Reebok, I'll never forget the Reebok pumps. So I got those Reebok pumps in a box at home, unopened, because it's that experience. So
hey, shout out Chris Spence.
I'm trying to give that same experience to the kids. We all got the same shoes, and we're not sponsored by Adidas. We want to be.
Right.
We want to be sponsored by Adidas.
If you're listening, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
right.
Get it.
So we went out and paid for some of these shoes for these kids.
That's how you gotta do it.
Once again, trying to give them that experience, right?
Definitely. Experience is everything. And also, when it comes to experience, development has to be in there as well. You want to touch on the importance of the development piece when you're dealing with this basketball community at the grade 8 level.
Well, we've lost better kids because we want to see kids get better. I think that's a great saying. We've lost better kids because we want to see kids get better. It's not about, like I said, who's the best at 13. I got kids that came from other programs that were stuck on the bench, and they're here making a contribution, trying to get better every day.
Yes.
You never know who's the next LeBron, who's the next Kobe, who's the next Magic. You never know. So you got to make an investment in every kid. And like I said, going back to your previous question, it's about the experience. So I want every kid to walk away from this with an experience that can last them a lifetime.
So it's not about the wins and the losses.
Not at all.
At the end of the day, at this stage, at this age, I remember Coach Nat even brought it up.
Dion, too.
And Coach Dion.
Yes, sir, Dion.
Shout those two brothers
Dion.
up. You know what I mean? They said, ain't no one really checking for anybody in grade 5 to grade 8. You know what I mean? So at that time, it's all about development. If you can get some wins, that's a bonus.
That's a bonus.
You know what I mean? Because like what you said earlier, it's all about getting that scholarship. All you parents out there, I think all these programs out there, the more kids that you can get scholarships for, that's when the real win comes in.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, put in that work. You know what I'm saying? But while you're putting in that work, think long term, develop, man.
Absolutely.
Before you go, Brothers Keeper, Sisters Keeper. What do you want to see come out of Brothers Keepers? Because, you know, in the past, we've seen, you know, the Cheyenne Days, Latasha Lattimore's, and that program, they've been soaring. They've been going in, you know? What do you want to see from Brothers Keepers, man?
Well, Sisters Keeper really set the bar. And I love it because now, you know, it's usually the girls chasing the guys. Right. We're the guy program chasing the female counterpart, which is awesome for female basketball. But I want that marquee player. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want that marquee player that makes a foothold in Canadian basketball that comes from our program, so that we can also have our own Cheyenne, our own Natasha. But as I said, even if we don't get that, if I got 100 kids that come through my program, finish college or university, have a good job, become stand-up individuals within our community, then I've done my job.
That's big, that's big, man. Listen, man, there you have it, man. Coach John, man, Brothers Keepers, man, let's go. Let's get it.
Where hip-hop meets hoop. Hey, Coach Don, quit hating on Fred VanVleet.
Fred VanVleet gots to go. Gots to go. Big up the Raptors.
We are back live on location, man. The Phoenix Prep Showcase.
Yes, sir.
We got Coach Dave right here, man. Listen, you guys just went through a grueling battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
With Brothers Keepers.
Absolutely.
Take us through some of that game, man.
I mean, they got some young dogs over there, man. Like
they do.
They're a really good young team. They're a really good young team, man, and they got some good players over there. But you know, shout out to them for freaking being in a tournament like this. You know what I mean? You got some great teams in here, and you know, we're a ranked team coming in here, and they're giving us a run for our money. So I appreciate them. Appreciate them a lot.
Iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
I want to know, you know, it's the holidays.
Yeah.
People are not doing much.
Yeah.
What makes you want to bring your team, Bill Crothers, out to a tournament out in Burlington?
You know, shout out to Jody, man, because you know, Phoenix and Jeremiah have been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's been supporting us way back in the day at Westview. You know what I mean? So for me, it's always been a thing to whenever he sits there and he says, yo, Dave, I'm doing something, I want to help him out. You know what I mean? And support it 110%. So, you know, we're used to playing in the very structured tournaments, you know, very controlled surroundings. So every once in a while, we need to bring them to something like this where, you know what, it's out of their comfort zone a little bit. You know what I mean? We got to get them out of their comfort zone. So I appreciate it, and they appreciate it too.
That definitely develops thicker skin.
Absolutely.
Pause. You know what I mean? Pause. But that's the skin that needs to be developed as players moving forward.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
You mentioned Westview.
Yeah, man.
And we go way back.
Yeah, man.
I remember you got to put me on to get into the coaching at the high school level.
Yeah, man.
And then you graduated from bringing Westview to OFSA, and now you're at Bill Crothers.
Absolutely.
As an up-and-coming coach, do you have any advice for coaches like myself that feels like I got to start at the elementary level, then move to the middle school, high school, and then eventually get to the prep level, college level? But what advice would you give up-and-coming coaches that want to take this basketball thing serious?
To be honest with you, I think coaches have to understand that, like, it's a sacrifice. You know what I mean? The sacrifice is real.
Facts.
Your families give up their time. You know, your kids give up their time. You know, your significant other gives up their time.
Right.
And it's a commitment and a love that you have to realize that you'll never get paid enough to do it, but the love is what sits there, and it's all the payment that you need. You know, I always say it to my guys, I'm in the business of building young men. I just use basketball to sit there and get your attention.
Absolutely.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, I tell my guys, tell them I love them all the time, because some of them don't hear that. You know what I mean? So they need to understand, you know, how much I care for them, how much my sacrifices that I make and the people that love me allow me to make those sacrifices to be there with them. So I need to sit there, they need to sit there and give me 100% every time they step out onto the floor.
Yeah, I like that.
Straight up, man. Well, yo, I know you got a championship game coming up.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this game, number one? And then moving forward, the second half of your season's about to start, I believe?
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
I mean, we're trending in the right direction. You know what I mean? Like, we started off a little bit slow this year. We've definitely started to be in a position where now teams are starting to notice us and we're moving up in that ranking.
Yeah.
Nice.
So for us, it's about being where we want to be 2, 3, 4 months from now when we start OSBA championships, NJC championship. That's where we want to be. It looks like we're going to play a good Burl Oak team. You know what I mean? And we went to overtime with them in our pool play. So it's going to be a tough game, but I think that we're ready for it. You know what I mean?
Nice. Well,
Yeah,
good
man.
luck.
Good luck, brother. Good luck.
Always. Love you, brother.
Grinding, bro. Keep
There you
grinding,
have
keep
it, man.
grinding,
Coach
keep grinding.
Dave and Bill Crothers, guys.
Always. You already know, family.
Appreciate you, brother.
We're hip hop me too, baby. Let's go.
Absolutely.